Okay, set the scene. It's a beautiful Monday. I'm at the park. Got my Sacred Life kombucha. I've never tried this flavor. I never tried it mostly because it's blue, and I don't like to drink blue food or drink blue drinks, eat blue foods. One of my biggest pet peeves is having a blue tongue. I hate that. Or a blue mouth. I literally can't stand it. Like if people around me have it, I just can't. Like I can't even look at them. I don't know why. It's like this has always been a thing with me. I went to Sprouts today, and Sprouts always has like the best the best kombucha selection. I also have a sandwich. I'm gonna try to cut out all the eating sounds. 'Cause I know I smack a lot. People say I smack a lot when I eat, so I'm just gonna. Okay, I'm gonna try and cut out all those sounds, but no promises. Okay. Wait, look at that. So probably like a month ago, I'm at the airport, coming back from a vacation or a cruise, and I'm sitting down. I'm reading this book. This one right here. This is Salvation Black People in Love by Bell Hooks. Love me a Bell Hooks book. Woo. Life is worth the living. Okay. It's so chilly out here, but I'm sitting down reading a Bell Hooks book, and I'm waiting for my flight to board, and I'm next to this lady. I'm sitting next to this girl, and she's also reading the same book. She's maybe like, I think she told me she was like 20, 26 maybe. But she was reading not this book, but All About Love, which is, I think, the book that preceded this one, or they're in the same series, basically. It's like the same kind of group of books. It looks just like this one, but it's red. I read that one too. And we just sat there having this conversation for like maybe 20 minutes before my flight boarded, talking about, oh yeah, like, we're talking about social media influences and basically what was happening in the books, and how basically learning the systems that make up the way that we love and the way that we see ourselves in relation to other people. And it was just such an insightful conversation. It literally, like, I kid you not, like, talking to people like that, or like just seeing a random person out in public and just being able to have a conversation like that, like a deep conversation, it just kind of like, it literally like restores your faith in humanity. I kid you not, like it's so like powerful in a way that I can't even explain. But we just sat there talking for like 20 minutes. She's talking about how, you know, things that she's learned from the books and all that stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, it's kind of funny how we have to like learn how to love. It's like, you know, that should be one of the few things that us as humans should know how to do from birth, right? But obviously that's not the case. And I started like talking about the things that are in my book, because her book is about love, but my book is about like Black people in love. If you can read it, I don't know if this is going to be mirrored on the YouTubes, but this is about how where love and Blackness intersect. That one's just about love in general. And one of the things that she talks about in this book, and don't take any of this verbatim or anything like that, I'm kind of just just skimming through. Basically in the book she talks about how we had to love and be loved in environments where we also had to learn how to survive. We also had to learn how to, navigate a society that doesn't want us there, You're raising your kid in a society where segregation is so prominent and where, racism is so prominent. You probably don't have time to teach your kids how to properly communicate their emotions, how to properly, speak when they're lacking somewhere emotionally. These Black families probably didn't have time to teach their kids emotional stability or communicating your thoughts and feelings, because they were so busy on worrying about the thousands of other things that probably plagued them at the time. Raising a kid by itself is hard enough when you don't have to worry about, your kid maybe looking at someone the wrong way and ending up in jail or worse, dead, When you don't have to worry about that stuff, it's already hard. Keeping food on the table, work, your health, cars, house, insurance. Just making sure your kid is healthy probably was just the biggest concern, instead of just having to worry about Hi.
Sorry about that.
You're good. She's so cute. I love dogs.
Oh, she's like, I smell lunch. All right, come on.
You have a good one. That dog's still looking at me sideways. Want a piece of my sandwich, baby? No, it's got avocado on it. See, if I was mean, I would have gave you a piece. If I was evil, I would have let you have it. Ended up on the side of the road somewhere. No, let me stop. That's me. That's what I be telling my dog too. I'm like, you cannot just be going around asking for. You don't know what people got. I don't care if you're the dog, baby. I don't want you eating just nobody germs, just nobody food. You ask the wrong person. Not everybody knows that avocado could kill a dog or harm a dog. At least I don't know if it could. It probably could. Enough of it probably could. Or a grape could harm a dog. You know, like sometimes my baby not be begging nobody for no food. She don't listen to her hungry ass. Anyways, but yeah, there's already enough stuff in the world to worry about. There's not enough training in the world that can make you just be able to hop and skip over prejudice. At the same time, you have to keep in mind that's the reason why we're so behind, and especially like black men are so behind on the mental health conversation, on the communication conversation. And in a perfect world, obviously, you know, we'd be on a level ground. We'd be able to have these conversations. And that's kind of why I wanted to make this video. I'm also just talking. If you know me, you know it doesn't take a lot for me to start chatting it up. It's cold. See, that's the thing. I don't like anything below like 79. I can't even be outside. Woo! Another thing I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah, queerness. I mean, how could we have this conversation without also highlighting where queerness intersects in this? I feel like I haven't had the most positive examples of relationship dynamics growing up in my life. And that's nobody's fault, you know? I mean, nobody's perfect. Because of that, marriage and love always seemed distant. It always seemed unrealistic. To this day, it kind of still does. That combined with me like not being straight, it always just made me like wonder what my when I grow up, what's my house gonna look like? What am I gonna have? Am I gonna get married? Am I gonna do any of this? Am I gonna do any of that? And it's partially because when you grow up being told that everything was supposed to be like one certain way, i.e. heterosexuality being like the norm. And so when you grow up, I feel like, and this is just me, I feel like when you grow up, like, knowing that there's something different about you, but being told that it wasn't right, or being told that, not even that, just not knowing that there wasn't any other option. As a child, I always knew that I wasn't really attracted to women, at least just women, in the way that everybody else kind of was, or at least by the time I got to like maybe like 5th grade, 6th grade, people started having crushes and all this extra stuff. And I just kind of like faked a crush on somebody because I faked a crush on her because she had a book that I really liked. It was I don't even want to say his name on this platform, but 5th and 6th grade for me, he was real popular. His name rhymes with Blaine Slauson. She had a Blaine Slauson book, and I wanted it so bad. I wanted to borrow it so bad, so I acted like I had a crush on her to get her book. Really evil, really mean, whatever, but whatever. And so I remember my friends all like pressuring me, like, oh, we're at recess, and you're like, oh, go ask her out, blase squaze, go ask her out. I remember I asked her out, she was like, is you pussy? Like, I was like, whoa, never mind, stopped it, done. She clocked my teeth though, because it took way too long. When you grow up knowing that you're different but not knowing how, because I had no real like introduction to queerness until like maybe 6th or 7th grade, you know? I knew that I was different, but I didn't know that there was a name for it. I didn't know that it was a possibility even. I thought it was just something I would have to deal with my whole entire life. I thought it was something that everybody felt, you know? When you grow up and you realize that the things that you have been taught or the things that you've seen around you, I wrote this down. When an intrinsic value you are taught from a young age turns out to be arbitrary, it makes you wonder, well, what else am I being taught that doesn't matter? All the behaviors and interests I've been told are okay to enjoy due to their proximity to masculinity are all just, it's fake. It's not real. It's like, you know that quote, we're born naked and everything else is drag? that's what I feel like. I feel like everything, all the things that, even the things that I'm interested in, at some point I was told that I can be interested in this, I cannot be interested in this. Who knows? I could be a Barbie toy collector right now if I wanted to. I loved Barbies as a kid. If we stopped gendering certain things, you know, I've stopped myself from enjoying and indulging in so many things that I think are cool, I think are special because of some fear or some invisible hand, society. The first time I ever got caught wearing makeup for my mom, I was at a friend's house. We were just doing it, like it really didn't matter. Probably like freshman year in high school, I already know I was queer. Probably one of the worst years of my life though. I literally have like journal entries from like 2021, like my freshman year of high school, which like the worst year of my life by far, all written down in this journal. And it's actually kind of scary because I just kind of like re-picked this up a few weeks ago just to kind of start writing down my thoughts, and I was getting ready to make this video. So but yeah, first time I ever got caught wearing makeup, I was at my friend's house and we were just playing the makeup, and my mom FaceTimed me because she was gonna pick me up. And she FaceTimed me, and I had literally like, I'd had it on for so long, I forgot I had it on. And so I answered the FaceTime. My dumb ass answered the FaceTime call with the makeup on. Imagine my friend was right next to me. So my mom didn't say anything on the FaceTime call, right? Oh, she clocked my teeth. That, okay, that's not even funny. It's not even funny. But as soon as she hung up the FaceTime call, or I hung up the FaceTime call, I thought everything was all right. I completely forgot I had the makeup on. She texted me like, what did she say? Take that makeup off, blah, 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 blah. Come home. And she was like, I'm not picking you up to come home, so you gotta walk home. I'm like, oh, I'm not coming home. I'm not coming home. I am not coming. I literally cried. Like, I cried that entire, like, 30 minutes. I got my friend's sister to drive me home, like, because we weren't old enough to drive at that time. Literally scary, like, so scary. And then she screamed at me, you playing that makeup? Like, I don't know. And even to this day, my mom knowing my identity and her knowing, you know, I'm scared to wear makeup in front of her. I really am. I'm scared to wear makeup in front of her. I'm scared to wear certain clothes. I'm scared to just act a certain way. I have different ways that I act with different people, and she's one of them. I don't act the way that I act with my friends, with my mom, obviously. Nobody really does, at least for the most part. My voice may get deeper, my mannerisms just stop, hands to the side, like I'm just stuck right here, you know, like it's just crazy. And yeah, long story short, when you grow up being taught that everything is supposed to be a certain way, and you find out, oh, that's not true. Who said that?
Who had been saying that? Who said that? Who said that? Who said that?
When you realize that, like, oh, this does not mean jack
Diddly
shit.
squad.
These labels don't mean shit. What I'm supposed to be wearing, what you told me I was supposed to be doing, how you told me I was supposed to be acting, it all is just, you just said that. You're just saying that. This is all society. This is all, like, other people's perceptions. And that's why I also think queerness makes you, like, just think. Like, it makes you just think. It just makes you, like, I feel like you have to have, like, a certain level of cognitive dissonance from a child, because, you know, like, when you know something is off, something is different about you, you just have to hide it. That just requires some separation between the thoughts that you're having and the way that you're behaving. And when you learn to separate those two things so far for so long, when you get older and you start to learn about yourself, and you start to love yourself, and you start to really be able to sit in silence with your thoughts again, and you kind of have to push, you gotta really push them back. You gotta push them back in order to find that part of yourself that you've been hiding for so long. And it's just so hard, and it's so scary, because this indoctrination that you've been experiencing from the day that you were born, it's just like, why the fuck I gotta wear some blue socks, bitch? I want to wear the pink socks. But yeah, there's different ways to skin a cat. And yeah, I don't know, I think I touched on everything I really wanted to touch on. I've been recording for like probably 30 minutes at this point. But yeah, leave your comments, you know, say something. I don't know, say hi, how you doing? Say I ate. Tell me what you ate today. Tell me your experiences. Tell me how mad you were when your parents found your Barbie dolls and under your bed when you were 9 years old, and they like, I don't know, trauma dump. Do whatever. And finish a sandwich. I still have like this much left. Like, oh my god. Drink some kombucha. Helps your brain waves. Let me know if this resonated with you, because I feel like I'm trying to be more conscious about the way that I think, about the things that I say, about the message that I spread. You know, this is a different video for me. I never really recorded this type of video. Me just yapping, me just talking. But yeah, if you resonate with anything in this video, leave a comment, say something, say hi, what's up, what's going on, you know. And yeah, bye.